Hey lovely people, welcome back once again to another exciting episode of Stitches Biz Collection. I'm Miss Stitches. Today, let me share with you how to make this easy designed handmade beaded bag. Before we start, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. Let's get started. Materials needed. So to start, you cut your fish line. Please make sure the fish line is long enough. You cut it off, and we are using 0.60 mm. So you make sure you have the ends of the fish line. Then you pick 4 beads. Fix on any side of the fish line, being it the left side or the right side. Fix all 4 beads, and then you cross with the 4th bead. Using the other side of the fish line, make sure you have the ends of both sides, then you pull it out so your fish line won't be longer than the other. Then you have your first ring. Going on, you still pick 3 beads. This time you pick 1 on the left fish line, fix 1 on the right fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead using both fish line. You still have to make sure you have the ends of the fish line, and then you pull it out. Then you have your second ring done. Then you pick 3 beads again, fix 1 on the left fish line, fix 1 on the right fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead using both fish line. You pull it out, and then you have your 3rd ring done. So you are going to continue with the same method about 21 times, so you have to get 21 in all. So we have 20 now, and then with the last one on this fish line or on any side of the fish line, you fix 3 beads on one side of the fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead using the other side of the fish line. So I fixed the bead on my left side, and then I crossed with the right fish line. So we have the fish line turned for us to weave to the other end as well. So on the left fish line, you fix 3 beads again, and then you cross with the 3rd bead using the right fish line. So as I always say, I feel comfortable fixing the beads on my left fish line. That is why I always do that. But if you're comfortable with the right side, please go ahead and do it that way. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead, fix 2 beads on the left fish line, and then you cross with the right fish line. Pull it out, and then with the right fish line again, you go through the next 1 bead, fix 2 beads on the left fish line, you cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line. Then you continue weaving till you get to the last but 1 bead. So when you get to the last but 1 bead, this time you fix 2 beads on the right fish line, then you cross with the 2nd bead using the left fish line, so you can turn and weave to the other end as well. So still on the right fish line, you fix 3 beads, and then you cross with the 3rd bead using the left fish line, and then with the right fish line now you go through the next bead, and then fix 2 beads on the left fish line again, you cross with the 2nd bead, then you weave on so you get to the other end as well. So with the same method, you are going to continue weaving till you get 12 steps. Okay, so the size of the mat is 12. Yeah. So this is 12 and this is the size that I'm okay with. But if you're not okay with it, feel free to add more to make your bag bigger. So I made this handle offline. I have a video of it which I'll drop it in the description box so you can watch and know how to make the square shaped beaded bag handle. So I'm going to attach it, and the size of the handle is 9:10. So when you count it, get 9 on one side and then you get 10 on the other side. So I'm using the smaller side, which is the 9 part, and then you attach it this way. So with the new fish line, you go through the first bead on the mat and then you pick 3 beads, fix on the left fish line, fix all 3 beads on the left fish line, and then you cross the 3rd bead using the right fish line. You still have to hold the ends of the fish line to make sure one is no longer than the other. You pull it out, and then with the right fish line you go through the next bead, fix 2 beads on the left fish line again, cross with the right fish line using the 2nd bead, then you weave 6 times. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then continuing, you are going to attach the handle, which is 9. So with the left fish line, you go through the first bead on the handle on the side you want to attach with the bag. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead as well. Then you pick 1 bead and then you cross with both sides of the fish line. You pull it out. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. With the left fish line, you go through the next bead as well. Pick 1 bead again, then you cross with both fish line. Please make sure you are pulling it very well to make that side firm. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. With the left fish line, you go through the next bead as well. Then you weave till the end of the handle. So when you get to the end, with the right fish line, you go through the next bead as well. Then you fix 2 beads on the left fish line. Then you cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line. Then you weave on till you get to the last end of this side as well. So I also have a video of how to attach the square shaped beaded bag handle to your bag. So if this seems faster, please, you can watch the other video, which is step by step, and you will understand and get it clearly. Then going on, you fix 3 beads on the left fish line as well, and then you cross with the 3rd bead using the right fish line. Then you go through the next bead and weave on with the same method as we started with. So after you are done weaving about 5 steps, you pass the excess fish line through everything to lock it up. So you repeat the same thing on the other side as well. So the same length on the other side as well. So this is what you should get after you are done, and if you're on the right track, this is exactly what you should get. So we are not done yet. You count 4 beads from the end, and then we are going to weave the base of the bag as well. So with a new fish line, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and between the 4th and the 5th bead, you go through with the new fish line. So with your fish line, you go through the 4th bead and the 5th bead. You pull it out, and then you pick 2 beads. Fix on the left fish line. Fix all 2 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line. You please make sure you have the ends of the fish line, you pull it out, and then with the right fish line you go through the next bead. Then you go on and pick 2 beads again. Fix on the left fish line, you cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line, pull it out, and with the right fish line you go through the next bead again. Then you weave on with the same method. So this time when you get to the end, you still count 1 2 3 4, and then between the 4th and 5th bead you go through with your right fish line. So your right fish line has to come out from the 4th and 5th bead. So that's what you should get. Then you pick 1 bead and then you cross with both sides of the fish line. Then with the right fish line you go through the next bead. Then you fix 2 beads on the left fish line again, and then you cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line, and then with the right fish line you go through the next bead, and then you weave on with the same method. So please note, as you can see, it's the same method we are using, so if you had it from the beginning you are good to go. And then this time when you get to the end, with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads. With the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads, and then you pick 1 bead, then you cross with both sides of the fish line. Then with the left fish line you go through the next bead. So you are going to weave with the same method till we are done with the 2 sides left. So this is what you should get after you are done, and as you can see, the base is nicely formed. So I made the same thing off camera, the same size, the same design, the same handle, and we're about to attach it together to get the full size of the bag. So with a new fish line, you go through the first bead on one side of the bag, then you pick 1 bead, fix on the same side, and then with the same bead you go through the first bead on the other side of the bag as well. You pull it out, make sure you have equal ends of the fish line, then you pick 1 bead, then you cross with both fish lines. You pull it out, then with the right fish line you go through the next bead, with the left fish line you go through the next bead as well. Then you pick 1 bead and cross with both fish lines again. Then with the right fish line you go through the next bead, then with the left fish line you go through the next bead as well. Then you pick 1 bead and then you cross with both fish line. You pull it out, and then you continue weaving with the same method. So with the same method, you attach both sides so you get to the end, the last end of the bag. So this is what you should get after you are done attaching the sides of the bag, and you have to pat your excess fish line through to make your bag neat. So after you're done passing it through, this is what you should get. And as you can see, we have our beautiful beaded bag, fully and nicely made. So you can make this bag in any color of your choice. You can increase the sizes to get it bigger or smaller. If you want to see more of my tutorials, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment and share as well. If you are already part of the family, thank you so much for always supporting me. And if you are a new subscriber, you are welcome to my channel. Do well to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. Thank you. See you in my next video. Have a nice day. Bye.